Pindutan na.
Mana?
Before anything else, I would like to acknowledge the special forces who made this memorial mass more memorable. A dear friend and trusted confidant, Father Nelson Garcia, the lovely ladies and a gentleman in the front desk, and mellifluous voices of the choir, and most especially to the special women in the DDDS. On behalf of the Agnes Rodriguez family, we thank you very, very much. Times without number, nabati ug nakita gyud namo sa nakita ug nabati ug nakita gyud sa kadaghanan ang inyong pagtabang sa kalihukan sa mga okasyon sa atong komunidad. Manubena, mafiesta, mapatay, mahudyaga, naagid mo kanunay. Karon, in our moment of sadness and sorrow, ang amo na pong pamilya ang recipient of the generosity of your time and effort. Daghan jud kayong salamat. And to all of you who are here today, thank you for paying homage to our beloved Tito Dodong. One of the hardest things a person can do in life is to give a eulogy on the passing of a loved one. When Carlo asked me to deliver the eulogy today for Tito Dodong, I said yes without hesitation. And as I tried to recall about the impact of Tito in my life, I was overwhelmed with emotion and just had to let the cascade of tears flow. I'm telling you this because paying tribute to a beloved uncle and speaking to a packed room with people while keeping your emotions in check is not easy, yet it is an honor to do so. Jose Agnes Rodriguez Jr. or Tito Dodong, as we fondly call him, is my father's one and only brother. There were only the two of them to begin with. He was the one who named my father Dodoy when their nanay asked him what they should call his baby brother. I was the first granddaughter in the Rodriguez family, and Tito Dodong was also one of the godfathers of my baptism. He called me his palangginging. As I've heard from Tita Inday and from my parents, and being his first niece, Tito Dodong spoiled me with tender loving care. He gave me lots and lots of toys, especially dolls. When I was a little girl and Tito was at the prime of his bachelorhood, he used to visit us in Cagayan de Oro City, where I grew up as a child. I saw him as tall, funny, and rich. Tall because he's slim and stands 5 feet 10 inches. Rich because he always have lots of money and owned a car. Funny because he always have jokes to tell and entertaining stories to share. His eyes twinkled with joy every time we laughed and tickled by his sense of humor. Tito was a warm and wonderful person. He was kind, loving, charming, and he always had a smile on his face. And he was very talented. A voracious reader in his own right, Tito Dodong had tons of good books in his possession. He was responsible for introducing me to the world of Walt Disney, William Shakespeare, and the Greek mythology, to name a few. With new and more challenging titles in my collection, I in time dissolved my passion for romantic novels and changed my perspective as my reading hobby peaked. In the course of writing a book about our grandparents' legacy, I received invaluable assistance from my Tito Dodong, my best and brightest uncle, who came to care about the book as passionately as I did. From his extensive knowledge of the past, he provided me with stories, facts, insights, and ideas from his personal recollection, most of which I wouldn't have known in my lifetime. And mindful of late night calls and early morning talks, he unselfishly shared the anthology of our heritage, and for this, I am eternally grateful to you, Tito, more than you'll ever know. As I navigated at a very young age through life's insistent trivialities and sometimes found myself on the horns of a dilemma, I ran to Tito Dodong and sought solace. His choice of words when he counseled was not only articulate and profound, but really soothing and comforting, and he was never judgmental. Tito Dodong is profoundly concerned with the welfare of his family and loved ones. Every time I spoke to him, he always asked about each one of us and how we are doing, and assured us that he is always praying for us here in America, and added that he lights a candle every time he is in the church. Tito Dodong never ever forget to say, "I love you," before saying goodbye. That's how he was, very affectionate and thoughtful. Finally, what I really want to share with you today is Tito Dodong's extraordinary faith in God. I think and I truly believe that this is what he would want to be remembered more than anything else. His unwavering belief of our Savior and his deep personal relationship with God sustained him in all things and brought him great comfort until the very last moment of his life. Tito Dodong memorized by heart the chaplet of Divine Mercy, the prayer to the Sacred Heart of Jesus, and the prayer to Saint Joseph, where he was also a pious devotee like his mother. I would like to imagine that at the moment of his death this past Monday, he was immediately embraced by his tatay and nanay, my father, his brother Dudoy, and most importantly, welcomed with open arms of the Lord and of all the angels and saints in heaven. May the flame of God's eternal glory be always upon you, Tito, until we meet again.